No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Couple ills, took a hit right up and failed. Now I got to just know how to flip it when it fail. Different when you listen to yourself, not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help, my intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you giving is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't walk away. Try again. Those that go away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again. Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a clog. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting called. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Selling in the mall, trying to trip a log. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bank doors. Now them same doors got a man to wait for us. Handshake still, cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have a play field. Now I'd rather take off. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still if the line ain't crossed. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't walk away. Try again. Those that go away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't walk away. Try again. Those that go away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again.
From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and today's starter, Kyle Bradish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it. One away. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Gone into the flag cord. That'll fire up the dugout. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. Fouled off down the right side.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1. That one is hammered right field. Santander going back some more, and he brings it into the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Bounce to the right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. That's the third out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Luis Castillo.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The line to kick the pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started, and now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hayes makes the grab for the second out. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The pitch. He was late there. Strike one. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. 0-1 down. And he takes a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fifth.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Bounced out to short. Crawford whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Orioles held in check there, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, on to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. Canzone goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Josh Rojas. That's hard hit on the line. And that gets down into the gap. Canzone coming home. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Flied out his first time. Hit in the air, right field. Rodriguez out on the play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Into the bleachers and gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins on his horse. And that one hops the wall. Hernandez into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at second with one away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time. That's ripped. Base hit. Hernandez around third. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Kyle Bradish departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jack Flaherty will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball left side. Runner at second here, one gone. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Crawford around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I think the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jared Kellner. That's a laser base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Ty France. And a base hit up the middle. The run scores from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. High fly ball out into left center field. Hayes makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 8-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. Doubled his first time up. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now, Julio Rodriguez. And that one hammered back there. And that one is gone. A towering shot to center, and they add on. It's 11-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, DL Hall. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Base is empty with 2 away. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. Mullins in pursuit. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Castillo, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Tapped on the ground softly to short. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Adam Frazier. And a strike in there. Frazier in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2013. Next offering is foul back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas to first, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 11 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.P. Crawford.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Lined into left center, base hit. Hernandez coming home. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1 for 2. What a play! This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And now, Jared Kellner. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging for third.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So digging in, Ty France.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mariners 12 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. France tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Strike 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
That one ripped. On its way. And forget it. A solo shot, and they inch closer. It's 12-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering is in for a strike. And the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Orioles close the gap on the homer. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. Hall back to work. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And off the base of the wall. Frazier with a relay throw. The tag out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. Out into left center. For a line drive base hit. Rojas around third. He scores, and it's 13-1. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Pinch running here, Mike Ford. And now Cal Raleigh lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And that one ripped to left. Hayes makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The M's lead it 13-1. Now into the ball game on defense, Mike Ford. He'll be patrolling center field. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The right-hander back to work. On the ground, and foul ball.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a pitch. That just misses, and that's ball one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Canzone puts it away. One down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He popped out his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. And that's in for a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
0-2 now. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. Third out. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P.
Hall, a 6'2 southpaw, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Eugenio Suarez digs in now. 1 for 3. This to third, to second, and he threw it away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Next is the designated hitter, Jared Kellner. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Santander moving back for it. And out of here. A towering shot to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the batter now, Ty France. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Line drive. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Canzone around third. Mullins fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So man aboard. Mike Ford at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ford measures 6 feet even. 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's 0-1. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 19-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So a lefty out of the pen, Cionel Perez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Now a fly ball to right center. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they extend their lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. In comes the run from third. And the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jared Kellner up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. In the air out towards right center. Mullins makes a nice running catch. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The pitch. That's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Left-hand batter waits. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. France puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy had
And he deals. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Henderson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Way outside, and it gets away. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Mariners on top, 21-1. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. And now for Seattle, Ty France.
Ty France.
Perez back to work. Smash down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So a man aboard, and up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Josh Rojas.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Rojas. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they extend their lead.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jacob Webb. He's into the game with the bases empty. bring up Mike Ford. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Frazier on to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Mariners lead it 22-1. And welcome back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Ground ball to the right side. They get one. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the pitch. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 23-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And up next for Seattle, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Gone! Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they add to the lead. It's 24-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Shintaro Fujinami. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. J.P. Crawford will hit next. Hard hit, right side. O'Hearn takes it himself, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. There's a line drive to left field. Mullins brings it in with a nice running grab. And now the DH, Jared Kelnick. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins on his horse. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. New pitcher on here, Gabe Spire.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Digging in, Ty France.
The first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Fujinami, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Liner, base hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Dominic.
And now Dominic Canzone. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. France makes the turn at second. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Josh Rojas, the next to hit. That's in for a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder. But think quiet storm, I hook a beat up, converted into hip.